everyone. Today we're going to talk about few cue cards questions which are often asked and we struggle what questions that would be. So I'm covering few topics and I'm discussing those questions which can be framed around those topics. Firstly is accommodation and hometown. The question can be, let's discuss the place where you were raised. Where is your hometown located? Second can be, what about it do you find attractive? What is the things bothers you about it? How important is your hometown to you? Do you think you'll stay in your hometown? You need to give an detailed answer for this. Uh, where if they're asking how important is your hometown, just pick one thing if it is a positive or a negative. Don't give a vibe of both because that would make them understand that you're not sure that it's important to you or not. What is the thing that bothers about you is where you have to mention something negative, but see, it should cover its positive side as well. What about it you find attractive? You can give two or three advantages or good things about your hometown. The second would be, let's move on the topic of lodging. What type of living situation do you have? Is there is there a lot of stuff to do? Where do you live? Is there anything you would like to alter about your current residence? Do you intend to stay for a long time? These are all the questions which can be asked about your hometown, and it can be a part 3 questions or a part 2 questions. But basically, you have to give a detailed answer. They want to understand your vocab. They're judging you for that. So make sure you use your best vocab. You don't stammer. You don't use uh, uh oh no this like words. You should be keeping your answers simple and straight. The second would be origin and climate. What are the famous characteristic of your nation? In which region of your country do you live? You live in south, north, east, west, which part? Is it enjoyable place to reside in? Are you planning or remaining in the vicinity for long term? That you want to remain there or you want to come back and live in some city? How is the weather today? I mean, they can even check how are you feeling today or how is your hometown weather today. So you should be ready with those answers. What type of weather do you like the best? You like summers, winters? You need to give one or two liners with that. Do you have any type of weather that you hate? I can say I hate winters because we have to carry a lot of clothes and there's chances that we can fall sick. What is the current weather like in your country? It's summer going on, and you can say that it's a good season to hang out with friends and family. People enjoy summers in your country, so you can mention all those things. Does the weather affects people life in your country? Yes. When it is too cold, we cannot move out. We have to be restricted with few things, few activities. Do people really change during the summer? Yes, they change their dressing sense. They feel more positive. They feel more vibrant. All this you can mention there. Does inclement weather affect transportation in your country? You can say yes sometimes because it's difficult on snow to have those winter tires and like you can say a yes or no based on your country, but this should be your answer. So there would be work related questions. Are you currently employed? Do you find enjoyment in the work that you do to make a living? What is expected of you in your job? Can you describe what a normal day looks like for you? Which part of job would you alter? What do you expect to be doing in next 5 years? What qualification and skills are required to this role? So they're checking where are you currently? I'm currently employed with Tata Consultancy Services. It's a worldwide company. It has a good environment, and you can mention all those things. Do you find your enjoyment in the work? Do you do living? Yes, I certainly find the enjoyment, and that makes me happy What is expected in your job? You have a certain roles and responsibilities which you need to perform every day. So that's your expectation from your job. Can you describe what normal work days look like? Normal work looks like a busy day with so many requests in, and I have to answer and get to the customers with the proper appropriate answers. Which part of your job you would like to alter? I don't want customer facing things, so you can write something which you don't like. What do you expect doing in 5 years? I want to grow upper in the hierarchy. What qualification and skills are required? You need a master degree, and the skill would be Microsoft Word, Excel. You can mention that. Volunteering questions. Have you ever been worked at a job before? You'll say yes. How was your experience on your initial day? I was little nervous, and you can write that you were looking for more friends. You ate your lunch alone. What tasks were assigned to you while you were at work? Can you describe a typical work day for you? Have you engaged in any unpaid previously? What inspired to get involved in volunteer work? Can you identify someone who can help? What do you think when you hear the phrase volunteer work? You think you can say you feel good, you feel positive. So, uh, the other volunteer questions would be, have you ever engaged in unpaid work previously? Okay, let's jump into hometown questions. Can you share some information about where you were raised? I was raised in a very small town in capital city of India. What difference have you occurred in your hometown throughout the years? Is it possible to improve the quality of life in your hometown? Certainly, yes. Does public transportation in your hometown effective? I mean, they want to check if it's effective, it meets the needs of the community. You can say yes. And needs a little improvement in terms of time management or timings, or you can just add anything. What is the occupation of individuals in the neighborhood? Everyone goes to the work, and they are mostly good workers. Do you have substantial amount of buddies? Yes. What is your closest friend name? What makes them your best friend? What do you want to do with your friends? What's the reason? What type of individual are you quick to form friendships with? What holds more importance for you, family or friends? Then high school and hometown questions. Where is your hometown situated? How often do you go back to your hometown? How many people live in your town? What is the famous characteristics of your place of origin? Which part of your town is most ancient? In high school, which teacher was the preferred one? What subject did you enjoy the most in high school? Can you remember the emotions you experienced on your initial day of high school? Are you still in contact with any friends from high school? Are you nostalgic for your high school days? What activities do you engage in during your free time? Is your social schedule busy? Are, are you leading a physical active lifestyle? Has your life changed a lot compared to how it was a year ago? Which part of your lifestyle would you like to change? Are you currently employed? How good is your rapport with your colleagues? What responsibilities do you have at your job? Is the job market in your country strong and thriving? Thank you, and please subscribe my